Chinese GP sprint is done, and your boy George Russell, I say your boy, not my boy, your boy, because that, I don't think that can be my boy, started on pole, ended up finishing in first place in the sprint. Very, very impressive. I think the best part about this sprint definitely was the fact that Hamilton was right there. Hamilton was right there. I think F1 is just better when Hamilton is in, because so many people are not alienated by the third week of the season, and it's fun. Let them get alienated at the end. Let them just, keep them entertained until like 3 races to go. But like last year, everyone was out by like week 5, week 6, But yeah, it's so good to see the Ferraris up there. Again, F1 is also just a better place when Ferrari fans are also in it. Like, you don't want them to just lose faith after week 5. Hamilton started in 4th place. Leclerc started in 6th place. They round up the podium in 2 and 3. This sprint race, 2 people in particular, Kimi Antonelli, who started in 2nd, had a poor start. And Leclerc and Hamilton were there. Like, the whole time I was seeing George Russell keep on fighting with Hamilton. And for me, this is the only reason why I feel like George Russell is still showing, he's showing all the signs of like he's going to compete. He has a great car this year. But there's just like a level of maturity, and not really maturity. There's a level of experience that the pack behind is just showing. Maybe he can overcome that by the strength of his car, right? Supposing the rules don't change again and again. But he just needs to be a bit more calm, a bit more chilled, because he really kept on trying. And Hamilton was just, and the beauty is when they're showing the battery, like when you're using up the battery, because you can either use it to defend or to attack. There were times Hamilton was not really, he was picking his moments. He was like, I'm not going to defend now. And he let him pass. And like a few corners later, Hamilton is right there and passing him. Honestly, if it wasn't for the tire degradation, I feel like the Mercedes it's still a faster car. But because the left tire, the front left of Hamilton was really wearing out quick, same as Leclerc, they were right there. Kimi also showed great pace to come all the way. I think he came all the way to 3rd. That safety car that safety car definitely messed them up, because if he finishes, he was like 10 seconds ahead of whoever was in. Well, it was a 10-second penalty. Let me say that, right? So I'm sure he would have gotten 10 seconds if this race just went on. But the rate at which tires were going in this with the mediums, because everyone got mediums apart from, I think, Lawson, who had hards, and someone had softs. So when the safety car kicked in, then everyone bunches up, and then he has to go and serve his 10-second penalty, as opposed to not having a safety car, no one pits, and we just go, right? So, yeah, the safety car was not ideal, but yeah, you do what you have to do. Max, another guy who had a really, really poor start. Like, his start was just not great at all. So when he fell all the way down to 13th, honestly, that safety car really saved him. And he was this close to getting to my boy, our Haas, Oli Behrman. But Behrman just managed to hold on towards the end there. Haas, we got position 8 and 10. And yeah, we have one person in the points. Great stuff. Lovely stuff. But yeah, Max just started really poorly as well. Like, that Red Bull has just been struggling. Haja is one of the people who started on the softs. Bad gamble, really didn't work out. So now we move on to qualifying. Who else? Lando. Lando started in 3rd place. He got P3 in qualifying for the sprint. And he ended up not all the way, but he ended up behind the 2 Mercedes cars. No, sorry. The 2 Ferrari cars and the 1 Mercedes. What position did he even finish? Guys, all these pages are not loading. What is happening? What is happening, guys? Race results. Yeah, he finished behind Hamilton, just ahead of Kimi Antonelli. Piastri finished in sixth. Shout out to Liam Lawson, went all the way in his hards and managed to get points. Obviously, when everyone went to pit, he did not pit, so that really worked in his favor. Carlos Sainz as well, I think, didn't pit, managed to get 12th place, and yeah, that's basically how it looks like. So yeah, Russell looks good. Mercedes look good this weekend. Let's see what they can do in qualifying and in the race tomorrow. Peace.